Steve here. I went to the dump yesterday and I didn't come home empty-handed. Look what I found. A nice little jewelry box. Whoops! Falling apart here. Anyway, it's got 3 little drawers in the front. Trouble is the handles came off, but they're in there. Trust me. So I've got 3 little handles that go on that. The drawers. It's very clean, and these sides open up. They've got a place for necklaces on the sides, and it's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of scratching on the top there, but minimal. The problems are the little knobs on the front, and the hinges on the back are a little loose, and this hinge up here, you're not going to be able to see it, but the back of the cabinet is split where it got too much pressure on it, but I can fix that with a little epoxy maybe, and a little, probably epoxy, and I'll put epoxy on the knobs, and I'll take the loose screws out of the back and maybe pad it a little bit, whatever. Thelma loved it. I brought it home. I said, look what I brought home. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So she's excited. Got a place for rings and all kinds of little stuff. That's cool. Something else I want to share with you. Something I collect. We use frozen orange juice. I like this Simply Orange and Tropicana. Those are great juices. But you can't store them. We're preppers, and we like to have a backlog. And that stuff, I could use up a whole freezer putting orange juice. I don't want to freeze those things. They probably don't freeze well. So we use frozen orange juice. And we have found recently that the 16-ounce cans or containers of frozen orange juice at Hannaford are a better buy financially than the 12-ounce cans at Walmart. But not only that, it is much better juice. The Walmart ones are in plastic tubs too, plastic little things. You know, they're convenient and all that, but plastic. The ones over at Hannaford are the traditional paper tube thingies with these little metal tops. So you zip the little plastic thing off, and you got a perfect little round metal whatever. And I have used these when I've needed a big washer for something. I've got some flooring out in the workshop that needs to be replaced. In the meantime, I've got pieces that were loose. I just put one of those down, put a screw in it, and it's a nice big, like a fender washer, where you could use them for all kinds. I've got, I don't know how many of these I've got, but this is my indoor supply. I think I've got a couple of tin cans stacked full out in the workshop, and we still save them because, you know, you could use them for targets, for BB. You can hang them from a thing for BB gun practice or something. Like all kinds of uses for those. So I've got stuff. Got a project here from the dump yesterday. I'm working on another project upstairs. Thelma's upstairs practicing. Maybe you could hear her play. She's probably done now. And the furnace is running, all kinds of noise. Anyway, that's what happens. Thelma's got a presentation coming out here. She's playing up there. Presentation coming up. I won't tell you the details because it's a church that's invited her to sing for a special event. Just a 20-minute set or so. But anyway, which is fine. You know, we're good with that, and that'll be fun for her and fun for the other lady. It's a ladies' thing, so maybe there'll be more details on that later. But anyway, I got another project. I've been working on pictures. We worked on the scrapbooks for the boys, blah, blah, blah. So I know I've got a lot of old pictures, old scans of negatives that were not scanned very well. I have a little scanner that does negatives and slides, and it's a great little thing if you know how to use it and set the color settings. And it's kind of a pain, but once you get it set, it works pretty well. Except from one film to the other, you might have a different setting. You know, it's hard. So I scanned a whole bunch of stuff just to get it scanned. Our wedding and honeymoon pictures. Some of our honeymoon pictures got rained on out in our barn. Anyway, that's a project I've been working on. Talk to you later.